Hi everyone, I'm David Aragona, and I'm going to take an in-depth look at my TimeformUS Highlight Horse on Friday at Aqueduct. As we've been doing throughout the month of March, you can make a $7 win bet on my Highlight Horse in this race on DRF bets, and if the horse wins, you'll obviously get the payout, but if the horse loses, you'll get your money back. So it's a risk-free proposition. Just make that $7 win bet through DRF bets at the site at bets.drf.com, on the DRF iPhone app, or the new DRF Classic PP wager pad, and my TimeformUS Highlight Horse in this race is the number 5 Fair Regis. And the race we're talking about is the second race on Friday at Aqueduct. It's drawn a 6-horse field, and the 2 horses that are likely to vie for favoritism are the number 3 Leah's Dream and the number 4 Shimmering Moon. We'll see which one ends up going off as the favorite, and they faced each other last time. And I think before we get into either of those contenders, we want to take a look at the TimeformUS pace projector, because the pace is going to have a significant impact on the outcome of this race. Just like was predicted last time, the number 3 horse Leah's Dream is supposed to have a clear early lead in this race, and the pace projector is predicting that the situation will favor a horse underneath the lead, which will be her, since she is the lone frontrunner in this field. We'll see if that's enough to get her into the winner's circle. It wasn't quite enough last time, because if we jump right into Leah's Dream's PPs, she had a clear early lead that day. The pace was moderate. It's not like she was going fast up front, and she just got run down by today's rival Shimmering Moon. If you recall, we liked Shimmering Moon that day because she was coming off a wide trip against a bias in her prior start, and she stepped up on a fair racetrack last time and was able to beat Leah's Dream. Leah's Dream's run a number of TimeformUS speed figures that make her very competitive in this race. However, I think her effort 2 back, when she earned that career best 107 speed figure, is a little bit phony, because you see the red color-coded TimeformUS race rating box indicating that February 8th was a day that was strongly favoring horses on the lead. It was a sloppy track that she really relished, and also favoring horses down towards the inside. So she just had a number of things going her way that day when she ran that career best number. I think that Leah's Dream is really more of a 100 TimeformUS speed rating kind of horse, maybe the high 90s when she's running at Aqueduct, and I'm just not sure that that's really good enough to beat Shimmering Moon, who is also in this race. Taking a look at Shimmering Moon's PPs, in my opinion, she is supposed to be the favorite in this race because she's coming off an effort that is probably good enough to win right back. She was at the same level last time when she beat a couple of today's rivals, including Leah's Dream. She did get a perfect trip that day because Jose Lezcano used her out of the gate, got position inside of Leah's Dream, backed off on the far turn, saved ground all the way around that bend, and was able to get through inside in a pretty fortunate situation because Leah's Dream drifted off the rail a little bit and left a gap for Shimmering Moon to come on through. That said, she ran the better race than Leah's Dream, and if they get similar trips today, I think she's supposed to beat her once again. The only qualm I have with Shimmering Moon is that she can be a little bit unreliable at times. She's got a few off-the-board finishes, although, as I was saying before, I don't want to hold the race too back against her because she was way against a track bias that day. If she runs her best race, I think she is the most likely winner. You're just not going to get as big of a price as you did last time, and for that reason, I want to take a shot against both of these horses with the number 5 Fair Regis, who is my highlight horse in this race. I think it's a very similar situation to the one in which I picked Shimmering Moon last time, because Fair Regis is coming out of that same February 9th race in which Shimmering Moon was compromised. They both had wide trips that day. They both were somewhat against the moderate to slow pace, as you see those blue color-coded pace figures for all of the fractions. Fair Regis was chasing 3 wide all the way around the far turn, and that was just an impossible trip on February 9th over a racetrack that was really favoring horses down towards the rail. Fair Regis's prior numbers are just as strong as Shimmering Moon's. She's capable of running those triple-digit TimeformUS speed figures. If she gets back to her race 2 back in late January, I think she's certainly good enough to beat this field. I like the rider switch to Kendra Carmouche, who rides a lot of live mounts for the Robert Falcone barn, and I just think she's going to be the third price today. Kind of a similar situation to where Shimmering Moon got ignored off a poor effort in her prior race. Fair Regis is the one that's going to get ignored in this race because she's coming off a poor effort, but I can just draw a line through that race, and to me, her prior efforts make her one of the top contenders. So if she's anything close to her 7-2 morning line, I'd even take as low as 3-1 on her. I think she is definitely the right bet in this race and the correct value play. So number 5, Fair Regis, is my highlight horse on Friday at Aqueduct in the second race. Hopefully we can make a score with this one. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.